Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday, July 11th, 2019. Bring this a little bit closer. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is some of the things that you should keep in your car in case of an emergency. Now, this could be a bug out situation. This could be any kind of natural disaster, which we are faced with continuously in this country. And so let's say you're out and about for the evening for dinner someplace, and some emergency happens, and now you cannot get home by your vehicle. You have to get home on foot. Okay, so you got your fancy dress clothes on, and obviously that's not meant to be in that type of a situation. So what should you have in your car? Okay, so what we're going to go over is some of the stuff that I keep in my car for any kind of an emergency at any time. It's just what I do on a normal basis, and that's just how I've always been. Okay, so what I have here obviously is a pair of boots. I always keep an extra pair of hiking boots in the car. Something that's worn. I've worn these quite a bit, but I got other boots, and so obviously this is just an extra pair. I keep them in the car for that type of an emergency. All right. This here, guys, this is just a moving blanket. I got this more for like extra padding, or using it as a regular blanket. And if you're in a situation where you're cold, but I mean, it's pretty thick, as you can see, and it can be used for, like I said, either a regular blanket or for just for padding on the ground. Obviously, that's my ice scraper. You should have that anyway. All right, now this here is just a container that I have, and what I have in this container is I keep different of the freeze-dried, like this is strawberries. I have bananas in here, and that's just an extra container with those type of things in there that I had picked up, and so I keep some freeze-dried food in that one. Okay. Then what we have over here, I have two different things of paracord. All right, but if you're gonna, what I get is this one here. It's the nylon rope, but it has the 1,350 pound tension strength. So it's not like the 550 pound rope. It's a really a much heavier duty rope. So I have the two different ones of that. It's all-purpose utility rope, basically. So the paracord, I said paracord, I didn't mean paracord. I'll show you paracord in a second. But so that's two different ropes that I keep in the car at all times. Now these here, I actually got these out of a guy had a locker, storage locker, and he had all kinds of stuff. These are good winter gloves. I mean, these are really, really cold weather winter gloves, and they are freaking awesome. So I just always keep them. They're military, obviously, and I keep them in my car at all times. All right. Now, I've talked to you guys about this a lot. Wool blanket, okay? Good wool blanket will keep you dry even if it's wet. So a wool blanket is really, really good to have for any kind of an emergency, even if you got stuck in your car. So here is some sweetened pineapple, dried pineapple. It's another thing I like to keep in the car. Actually, I think I had that in here, and I think it fell out. So back in there it goes. All right. Another thing that I always keep in the car all the time, guys, is a tarp. Having a tarp, you can use it as shelter, again, from the weather, depending on what the weather is. You set that tarp up, and that's why you have your rope, and you also have your paracord, and I'll show you that again in a minute. But good things to have for that emergency type of situation, okay? So always keeping a tarp in there is a good thing too. Here's another pair of gloves. Always keep extra gloves in the car as well. And these are Carhartts, so they're a good pair of gloves. So we're going to kick this over here. All right. So now here, this one here is just strictly a medical bag. What I have in here is a lot of different medical supplies, and So one of the things I keep in there is a wind-up flashlight. So basically, wait a minute, let's see. Well, you can't see it in the daytime, but it's a wind-up flashlight. I do keep an extra bottle, just an empty bottle, because if I have to purify any kind of water and stuff like that, I have that available. I have, there's a washcloth in here, there's dressings, all kinds of medical stuff in here that you'd want to have. So I'm not going to pull everything out, but that's my medical bag, okay? So I keep that in there as well. There's one of my hats. Now this here actually was sent to me from one of my subscribers over in the UK, but it's just an extra hat that I always keep in the car at all times, just in case of that emergency situation. Alright, so now here, again, these are some more, another container that can actually be used to hold water as well, okay? And so, and there's two different containers, and this gives you an idea. So here is some chocolate brownie Cliff Bars in here, and cranberries, okay? And those are, what are they? They're dried cranberries, so it's a good energy source. And those are things, again, that I keep in the car at all times. Again, that plastic container can be used to hold water as well, okay? So then, we're going to go over this way. We'll do this last, so I'm going to show you that last. Now here's just another plastic container, and what I keep in here a lot, just a bunch of napkins, okay? And then the other thing that I keep in here is wet wipes. You can get these guys anywhere, gas stations, if you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, great to have, great way to have like cleanup, okay? And then of course, because of the container, what it is, a little bit of alcohol. So I probably got 4 or 5 of those little fireball things here. So I have that as well in there, and that's kept in the car. In here, I'm going to show you. So here's another hat, you know, to put over your head to help you keep warm. Cover everything. Wool socks, guys. Again, I've talked about wool socks before. Really, really important to have. In here, I also have like extra t-shirts, a lot of different pairs of socks, just regular socks, okay? But if you have to layer up, you know, if you were in an extremely cold situation, if you put on 3-4 layers of shirts, 3-4 pairs of socks, socks can also be put on your hands. Great thing to have, good thing to keep in your car. Now, the other thing here is another first aid kit. So this one here I got when Sam's Clubs was still around. It's a really nice first aid kit. It's got a little bit of everything. So let me open that up a little bit here and just kind of give you an idea. I mean, you got gauze pads, eye pads, you have quick clean ointment, you got antibiotic, you got poison ivy, more alcohol prep pads, iodine prep pads, ibuprofen, non-aspirin, antibiotic ointment, all kinds of different stuff, hydrogen peroxide. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. So I like having that in the car at all times as well. So then, roll of paper towels. Again, you need fire starter. There you go, you got fire starter, okay? Now, let me put this back in here. The other thing that I like to keep in the car is my bug out bag, alright? Again, canteen's always full of water, and this has the canteen that has the metal thing in with it. It's old school size. I'll show you, hold on. So you got your canteen, alright? And it has alright, that can be used to cook over a fire, anything like that, okay? Nice thing to have. And so again, you want to have a way to boil water if you don't have a way to boil water. So it's a really good way to have that. On here, there's the paracord, okay? So I got a few of those. So there's 1, 2. I think I got more than just the 2. Let's see. Well, there's 2 right there. 2 paracord right there. You can use those for anything that you need to use them for. On this side here, I have, okay, these are compress gauzes, okay. So I got those. I have quick clot, all right, if there's a wound. So that's more for if somebody gets shot or something like that. All right, so that's what that one is about. Let's see what we got in this one here. All right, so in this side here, I actually have. Get everything out of here. All right. So here's a razor. Okay. Got razors in here. I have hydrocortisone cream, triple antibiotic ointment. What do we got here? I think that's a fire starting thing right there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I have a compass, okay? So I've got a bunch of different stuff in this one, but that just gives you an idea of some of the stuff that I have in there. Then we're going to open up the main part here in a second. But it's good to have a variety of different things because you just never know what you're going to need. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, so see what I got in the front here. Okay, so again, oh, there's some tuna fish. Some more bandages. Now here's another water thing, guys, okay? Another way to collect water. Nice little container. I cannot even begin to tell you where I picked that up, but nice thing to have. Then what I have in here, I have a lot of tuna fish, okay? I have energy bars, and so I got those in here. I have chocolate in here. I have ramen noodles in here. So that's what I have in that front pouch. So it's just more stuff that, like with the energy bars, the chocolate, the tuna, you can eat all that while you're walking, okay? So those are really good things to have. So it's just, you have things to eat as you're walking. You don't have to stop. Now in the main pocket here, and I definitely would suggest this to everybody, long johns, okay? There's the top, there's the bottoms. I have military jacket here, okay? Pair of jeans. Now here's an important one too, guys. A mosquito head net. Really, really important. We've had mosquitoes have been really, really bad out here this year. It's a good thing to have, okay? Again, oats and honey, another energy bar basically. I have jeans in here. So I got a pair of jeans, okay? Okay, so here's another thing that I keep in here. Contractor garbage bag, nice to have. I have more socks in here. I have, okay, so here, okay, so here's another paracord, all right. Tea lights, all right, real important to have. I have lighters in here. I have, okay, anti-diarrheal in here as well. So a lot of different things. Obviously keeping a couple of lighters, candles. Like I said, the tea lights are a good thing to have, you know, because you can use those to actually heat things up if you need to. And so it's just having that change of clothes in the car, having things that you can layer up if you have to. If you got that long johns for that first layer, it's nice to have. And then if you had to put on, you know, 2 or 3 different t-shirts, so what? You have to put on 2 or 3 different t-shirts. But, you know, make sure you have your fire starting kit with you, okay? I always keep lighters in the car, and I will show you what else I keep in here as well. So, a knife, a good knife is a good thing to have, alright? I have knives that I keep in the car as well. So, real important to have a good variety of things in that emergency if you need to. What you've got to remember, if you have to bug out, if you're in a situation where you have to go on foot, now that's a nice pack that you can carry. It's not going to be super, super heavy. I mean, this thing weighs maybe 20, 25 pounds max. I don't even think it's that much, to be honest with you. But it's good to have that variety of different things. Now again, if you were bugging out, if it was an emergency situation, you know, this here, somebody could carry that, okay? You got the drawstring if you had to. That's very easily be able to be carried. Depending on how many people you have in your car, a lot of people are going to have a lot of that stuff on, okay? A poncho, a rain poncho, another good thing to have. I think I have that in here in the bottom. I have a rain poncho in there as well. But those are important things to think about. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea, an overview of what I keep every single day, no matter what time of year it is. I always keep these things in the car because I can use the tarp for shelter. You know, I can use that, the moving blanket is a layer for the ground, so I'm not laying directly on the ground. I got my wool blanket to help me keep warm. Lots of different clothes, lots of different things to eat that I don't have to cook and that, you know, are not going to require water, okay? Again, now in here too, I do have, I have a Sawyer straw. I think I have a Sawyer straw in this pack here. And also I have purification tablets as well in this backpack here. So just wanted to share all that with you. Definitely, I want to hear what you guys keep in your cars. What do you keep in your vehicles when it comes to, look, I got to show you. So we got Molly, Buddy, Max, and there's Lucy's underneath here. So, but I want to hear what you guys keep on your in your cars for bugging out for an emergency situation. I just wanted to share you with what I have in my car. Please share your ideas. If I've missed something, please tell me. Again, I'm trying to cover all the bases, but you know, having extra lighters, very, very important. Again, you know, those type of things. Being able to start a fire is going to be hugely important, and all those things are going to be necessary. So I got to show you. There's two of the chickens on top of the door for the inside of them getting out. Guys, if you haven't, please like, comment, and share. Please subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you get your notifications. And if you are a long-time subscriber, YouTube, of course, is playing games with everybody. So make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure your icon or bell notification button is working. And that is, you know, that. So yeah, so there's two of the chickens up on top of that door. They are a freaking trip. But they're good birds. Watch this, guys. Hey, birdies. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? How we doing? Well, how we doing? Somebody must be inside laying eggs. I got 2 eggs earlier today already, and so we'll see if we get any more. So I wanted to show you guys, and this is late for this time of year. Alright, so we have wild raspberries all over the property. Okay, so here's one of the raspberries. Here's ready. Okay, here's another one. A couple wild raspberries. I'm going to go ahead and eat them right away. But we have wild raspberries everywhere. The raspberries are actually coming in late this year. Normally they've already come and gone by this point in the year. So things are behind that way. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I know this is a long video. I appreciate you watching. Again, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Remember the date, August 17th. Okay, guys? We're doing the first prepper get-together for just my way, again, of just trying to say thank you to everybody. Everybody's welcome to come. We're going to be doing it at Letchworth State Park. at the Eddie's Pavilion. I have put all the information on my Prepper Nurse 1 page on Facebook. I have the event right there so you get that information. But it's Letchworth State Park in New York. It's the Eddie's Pavilion, EDDYS, and that is going to be August 17th. Starts at 9 in the morning. Is going to run through till 10 o'clock at night, okay? Just so you know too, because somebody asked me about like security, oh my God, you're going to be gone all day. Somebody will be here at the homestead all day. I already have that taken care of, thought ahead on that, because if somebody wanted to be stupid and they knew you were going to be gone all day, that would be the time for them to be stupid. So that's already covered, so just to let you guys know. Remember guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important that you tell the people that you care about every single day, you know, that you care about them and stuff like that. It really is. And also remember guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from negative people, and you will do fine. Now, we're still pulling in decent solar, even though it's overcast today. Not pulling in as much as we normally do, but we're still collecting power, even with it being overcast. Okay? I will talk to everybody later. I will see you all tomorrow. So tomorrow is Friday. We do the live stream tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I will put up a video earlier in the day so you will see that as well. Okay? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.